You already know what it is, man. It's your man, Vada Fly, man. I'm at New York Giants training camp, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be seeing a lot of the sights and sounds, everything going on out there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm a huge Giants fan, a depressed Giants fan. A lot of y'all been hitting me up wanting my opinion on the whole Hitman, Verb, spaces, etc., all of that. So I give you my thoughts and my preface. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody out there who tuned in. Yo, Hitman had 2,000 people in the spaces at one time, bro. The star power of some of these guys is crazy. And that was on a Thursday night. You know what I'm saying? The whole culture was there. So, you know, in order for me to be me, I got to break down every round that I've sketched about. And it's like it's a systematic order the way the shit went. You know what I'm saying? Now, I could have just grabbed the whole space and put it up, but I'm sure most of the people who wanted to hear it already heard it. You know what I'm saying? It's on most of the big channels. I've seen it pop up for 15 minutes of fame. I'm sure hip hop is real. And a lot of other people have the space. So I'm not going to waste any space in this video by playing the whole space. You know what I'm saying? And plus, you know, like I said, I'm going to training camp. You know what I'm saying? The way the Giants have been playing, I might just wear this towel the whole time there. The way the Giants have been playing for the last 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, I need to be here. I might be on the team by next week. But you know, so Hitman starts off the spaces. He's promising the world that he's gonna have a special guest. Hitman forgot that he ain't never operated the spaces on his own. Hitman operates the spaces. He was working a cell phone like he just got out of jail from like a 15-year bid, like he got locked up in 2004 and got out fucking last week or some shit, like a 20-year joint. Like nigga Hitman could not operate the technology. I get it, Unc. I'm old just like you. So we move along. The special guest wouldn't come in. The special guest was Beasley. Beasley, come on, my nigga. You ain't never used a space before. Like, this nigga could not add himself to the point where Hitman was getting a little frustrated. It took it like easily 15, 20 minutes to get. Now, delivery, when he got on, flawless. You know, Beasley's Beasley. But presentation, execution, like that was bad. Like, yo, y'all got to have a better rollout than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's got to be a little bit more. Y'all got to talk that one through. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that the execution was the best. You know what I mean? But after Hitman exited the spaces and after he figured it out, Hitman had a lot of direct questions for Beasley. You know what I'm saying? Like, finally Beasley gets on. You know what I'm saying? He comes on, he does his spiel or whatever the case may be. And Hitman was very strategic in the questions that he were asking. They were very direct. They were very precise. Like, he didn't waste any time or hold any punches in regard to what he was getting at. He was basically saying that, you know, Verb has been hating on him for all of this time. And he got Beasley to pretty much corroborate a lot of the stories, like why the battle with Swamp didn't happen on URL, allegedly, because Verb send me $3,000 so I know it's real. New York Giants, send me $3,000 so I... We all got to send that shit. Send that shit to your wife, your girl, your anything you got. Send me $3,000 so I know it is real. Basically, URL said they didn't have no venue, they didn't have no event, they didn't have no contract, but Verb was pressing them about a deposit, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they fell out over 3 racks, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? I was one that had made a statement about, you know, the battlers battling for free and people wanting their money and shit like that. And everybody did. It wasn't all met pot. There are some people out there who really do feel like battlers should battle for free if they don't got no name, etc., etc. I ain't replying to everybody. It is what the fuck it is. I just know what I wouldn't do. They could do what they would do. I ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? And can't nobody convince me that doing anything for a long, extended amount of time for free is beneficial to them. That's just my personal opinion. You don't like it, oh well. So Hitman was basically painting a picture of Verb being someone who doesn't bring nothing to the game. He's always talking negative about women. He be talking about their STDs. He just be bringing down the culture. That's the picture that Hitman is painting. Verb's picture that he is painting is that Hitman is broke. He can't do nothing on his own. I know there's some old niggas in here. I know there's some 35-year-old niggas in this motherfucker today. Stop playing with me before I go into camp. I got another hour, so let's get this shit together. You ain't shit without your homeboys, Tupac. He is basically saying, Hitman, you ain't shit without your homeboys. That's what he's saying, my nigga. He's saying that you need someone to tag up with you. Hitman had 2,600 people in his space. Verb returned with a respectable 1,200, 1,300 right after. You know what I'm saying? So Verb was using like I could do this on my own. I don't need no motherfucking help. I don't need, you know how Verb be talking, you know what I'm saying? But after the first quarter, you know what I'm saying, of the game, it was almost tied, you know what I'm saying? If I'm looking from the nigga board, if I'm counting the scoreboard, I kind of had it almost tied after the first quarter because simply Hitman's guest took too long to get involved. Like, it took like 15, 20 minutes to get him involved. So Verb they didn't really have no bombs yet, you know what I'm saying? Give me $3,000 to show it's real. Okay, that's cool. So then Hitman starts to ask Beasley an abundance of questions from Verb wanting to work for URL. And I tweeted, I was like, not the recruiter ball wanting to take over for the recruiter ball. Verb did a lot of the things that people was pulling up. These are shits that Verb says every day. I don't be surprised for Verb being Verb. Like, a lot of y'all got surprised for Verb being Verb doing the shit that Verb do. He been said I was going to take P job. He been said URL's hiring. Verb say some shit every day. We cannot be surprised at the shit that he says. I was never surprised. I heard the spaces, I seen them, I've been in some, so I would never act oblivious to the fact that he has said all of this shit before, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga TD. I was joking with that nigga yesterday, and he was asking me like, yo, Verb said, of course, we all heard him say it, my nigga. We all heard him say it. That nigga done said he gonna be the next president of the United States. Motherfucker, if he got somebody to believe him, if that nigga got somebody to believe him, he gonna say it, you know what I'm saying? So don't act, we not acting crazy today. All right, let's keep it moving. So then, you know what I'm saying, you continue to look at the angles that Verb is taking in his live, because Verb went live afterwards. He was going live about Hitman. He was talking about that. And a big mistake, not a big mistake, Hitman and Beasley was on the phone together. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like Hitman kind of either had his questions written out or whatever the case may be. It's 2,000 people in there. You want to have your story together. But they said that they never had an issue about Hitman's battle being released before Verb and putting it on the flag and all of that. But Verb pulled up all the tweets where indeed Hitman did have an issue with on my set and on the flag. So a lot of the shit that be happening way back in the past, niggas' relationships might have got fixed. So Hitman conveniently forgot that he said the shit. But back then, he was on that type of time on my flag. If this nigga battle don't drop before mine, I seen the tweets today. I fucking seen them. I ain't got to go post them and all of that, nigga. I seen them. Right? So, Beasley continues to pretty much break down why they wasn't going to hire Verb, because Verb flies off the handle, and if he knew people's personal lives and information, if he got mad at a nigga, he'll just put it out there, whatever the case may be. And he basically let know Verb he wasn't going to be able to hire him. So he was saying that's the reason why he be going at the recruiter ball the way he be going, you know what I'm saying? My issue, I know. I ain't got no issue with cuz, you know what I'm saying? He just sent some niggas to lie on me, so that's forever I ain't got an issue, but that is the issue, you know what I'm saying? But Verb, when he don't like a nigga, you know what I'm saying, he gonna go at how he go at. But then Verb had a spaces right after where he was firing back. And people thought he was gonna, I was like, do you niggas think that Verb is gonna disappear because of a space? Nigga, he gonna make 8 of them. And he probably started it off with, yo, nigga had the chance to up that thing, but he froze up. That's what he did. He froze up. He jammed up. I know. I didn't have time to like listen to all the Verb space last night because I was waking up to get ready to come up here to East Rutherford, New Jersey, because I'm gonna be, like I said, I'm gonna be at camp today, and I'm gonna be at camp another day too, just seeing what's going on and the sights and sounds, get to hopefully meet some players, some good people, and it's good vibes. When you go to training camp, everybody's cool out here. It ain't no hate, it ain't nothing. It's all love. When you at, yo, if you ever get a chance to go to an NFL training camp, go. You will be cool with black, white, yellow, brown, Asian. It don't matter what race, everybody's cool, dog. I love it. So anytime I get the chance to come to training camp, I'm pulling up. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so let's move on. So Hitman, you know what I'm saying? And I got the, I got the Maxes with the socks. Ooh, I'm ready for it. Don't get it twisted. So when you look at things from the perspective that Hitman and Verb are no longer going to be friends, it's highly unfortunate, but I'm not surprised that niggas being who they are. I'm not surprised. Why would I be surprised that Verb potentially said some shit that hated on Hitman when them niggas don't like each other or they don't like what's going on with each other? They ain't fucking with each other. I'm not surprised at that. Why would I be surprised? I'm not. I'd be more surprised if they could drop that shit. Hitman has a huge issue with Verb, including his the nigga that don't fuck with him and all that other shit and his stuff. And they gonna just continue to go back and forth. But at the end of the day, Hitman did paint a picture. They was whooping his ass. Verb, they was whooping. Motherfuckers might not tell you, but I'm gonna tell you what niggas might not say. They were whooping your ass for about 40 minutes in there. They were going crazy on there. Basically trying to paint a picture that you can't be tripping over no money. Almost had a chest. You can't be tripping over no money when, you know, you be doing the same shit to other niggas. And then Beasley, oh, whoa, I forgot about this one. That nigga walked you down. He said some shit like, if you feel like we need to have another conversation, you can meet me, you can pull me to the side, and I can give you everything you're looking for. I promise. Man, that nigga said in business terms, boy, if you come around that corner, it's belt to ass. I translated that motherfucker. What Overhead said, what's the translation, nigga? I translated. Beasley was hot with you, nigga. He said, he just basically said it was on site. So the Hitman, you know, he gets into the fact that Verb is talking about he got armed bodyguards and all this shit. Man, y'all niggas need to stop. Stop letting Verb play with y'all, man. You know how much armed security guards cost to go from state to state to state to state and all that shit? Boy, flights, weapons, luggage to protect a battle rapper? Ain't no battle rappers making that kind of... There's very few that would make that kind of money. And if they do, them niggas been to so many battle rap events, they just gonna bring their homeboys. Nigga, if I made money to hire armed security, I'd still bring my people with me. Because I don't think that you're going to go to a battle rap event and face what you face in Afghanistan. I know niggas and shit bring guns and shit, but I mean, if you go to the event and just bounce, you shouldn't really have them issues. But, so Hitman, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You got intrinsic motivation, you got extrinsic motivation, you know what I'm saying? The motivation of Hitman is internal. The motivation of Verb is external, you know what I'm saying? I'm in my MBA too. I'm still getting an A. I can walk you down with this shit. I can break down the Maslow's theory and everything else, but we're not gonna do that today. What I'm gonna say is, Verb is extrinsically rewarded because he looks for rewards by doing things, by achieving a certain goal, whether it be money, status, etc., etc. Hitman's goals are all intrinsic. He likes to reward people. He does things like bags and bodies, you know what I'm saying, helping the culture, push the culture forward and shit like that. And, you know, a lot of Verb shit, a lot of times be antics and, you know what I'm saying, getting at people. I seen him talking about was Easy in the Spaces or some shit yesterday. I guess he might turn his anger towards him for being in the Spaces or whatever the case may be. I wasn't in them, but I heard him like afterwards because, I mean, shit, that shit pop up on the timeline, nigga. We gonna hear what we need to hear. Let's be clear. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I don't take any side in this shit. I did hear Hitman shout myself out and other bloggers, you know what I'm saying, towards the end. Niggas was even hating on that. Oh my God, why you shouting out Vada and not? Nigga, cause it ain't you, nigga. You ain't me. That's why, motherfucker. That's why, nigga. And if they talk about you and don't mention me, they're gonna say why not me, nigga. Shut up. Yo, man, shout out to every single one of y'all out there. I did see ARP talking about he might respond to it. It's gonna be a blog topic for a while. That interview was kind of wild. Saying Verb say send me 3,000 so I know it's real. I'm telling every joint, yo, for real, I'm telling my kids that, tell the old lady, everybody, tell you every joint you know, send me 3 bands so I know it's real. But salute to every single one of y'all. Don't get a gun involved, man. I might do a blog about what I see in here and do all that at training camp, you know what I'm saying? It's another about hour before it starts, but you want to get here early to get good parking, chill, roll up. Drink some water, you know what I'm saying? Get your vibe right, because it's gonna be a very good time, man. But salute to every single one of y'all. And I'm gonna upload this shit before I go in there because I want to kill my battery and all that. But gang, it don't bang. You already know what the fuck going on. It's your man Fly. And like I said, shout out to Hitman for acknowledging myself and others, you know what I'm saying? I don't got no issue with Hitman or Verb. I rock with both of them niggas. I seen Hitman in Atlanta. I've seen Verb at a bunch of events. I don't really, you know, I don't really talk to any of them. That's why when niggas said that I was on the phone recording shit, I was like, what? I ain't even have Verb number at the time. So I knew that was an easy lie to beat. But, you know, I don't have no pick side in there. I do not like that this all unfortunately played out online, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't really see them coming back and being cool anymore. Oh, that Murder Mook interview, nigga. Go watch that motherfucking Murder and Mook interview on 15 Minutes of Fame. I was watching that shit yesterday. Mook is talking crazy about Hitman. I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna beat your... Yo, he's talking wild. Hitman, fuck this. Hitman, leave this Verb shit alone and go Hitman. Hitman Mook is talking crazy about you. You want some energy? Go see that nigga. He is bugging on you. I'm not playing, son. Mook he looked skinnier. You know what I'm saying? He actually completed sentences and shit. You know what I'm saying? He lit a blunt, but he asked where the lighter was, whose lighter it was, but he pulled it out of his pocket. So I know the nigga was high as a kite. But still, that energy is there. And I think that battle is happening because Mook don't just run around promoting nobody for no fucking reason. Mook do not run around promoting nobody for no reason. So it's a dead giveaway that I think Mook and Hitman probably gonna happen because Mook is running around promoting like a motherfucker. Anyway, it was a blessing and a pleasure to kick it. I done gave y'all 15 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Spark a clip, I'm out this bitch. It's your man Vada Fly. Tell your mama I get high.